You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey, it's producer Kyle. If you like going places where the action never stops like Las Vegas, the Caribbean, and Atlantic City, then you're probably not who I want to talk to. But if you want to surround yourself with amazing comic books and comic book content made by a devoted group of smart and funny industry insiders, the Experience Members Club was made for you. You can join the Experience by becoming a supporting member of our YouTube channel. You get access to exclusive content that no one else gets, like members-only live streams, pre-sales, one-on-one Q&As with production staff, and other content that's exclusively for members. Plus, for a limited time, if you sign up now, you'll be entered into our giveaway of a slabbed comic book. Just call this Wait, hold on. It's 2022. No one makes phone calls anymore. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen, or just visit the membership section of our YouTube page, and you'll be on the VIP line of the comic book buffet, baby. Look at the size of those perks. Join today, and I'll be saying, "Who loves you, baby?" Me. The answer is me. Nope, you're still muted. I bet you pressed the button on the microphone. Is there a little red light on your microphone? Guys, Nick tried to move his microphone so you could hear him and totally broke everything. Now we can you hear you? Yes.
Yes. Yeah? Okay.
Yes. You unbroke it. Of course, now I can hear me coming through your speakers going through your microphone. So maybe you need to turn the TV down just a little, but you know.
Oh, God, dude. Listen, I think I put the microphone up. That's all, folks. Am I allowed to say that? That's all, folks. How's that?
Much better, except, yeah, now I can't even hear me. It's great.
Okay. Is that like something you're not allowed to?
That's all, folks?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's definitely not PC, but because we're making fun of a pig, I'm not sure it holds the same weight.
We're probably making more fun of me. So, everybody, happy Friday. Miss you guys from last week.
Thanks for tuning into Tech Support with Kyle.
Please repeat after me. Amy's not allowed to take any day off that Nick's on the air because Nick moved the rack, then moved it again, and then knocked it out, and then and Amy had to fix everything.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Amy, everything would just kind of go to hell.
I'd have Friday off if it wasn't for her.
Well,
it would be the Kyle and Kyle show.
We wouldn't be selling original art, I'll tell you that much.
Right? Ruben, TJ, James Siegel, how are you, sir? Marcus, Michael, Ronald. Who else is in the house? Hey, everybody. The Kyle and Nick dynamic is funny. Yeah, looks aren't everything, though, Stanley. Just because I look funny doesn't mean be nice. Be nice. Everybody, if you have not yet, Stanley, Lucera, thank you guys for being here. Please hit that thumbs up if you are on YouTube. If you are on Facebook, pick your choice, thumbs up or hearts. Twitter, hit those hearts. And if you're on Twitch, smash that Android. But, you know, my bad joke always, not so hard that you break your screen or hurt your hand either. So there's always good, you know, we've had our fair share of unpleasant news this year. But there's always some good news. Greg Hildebrandt, it was on Facebook. He had open heart surgery, kept in our prayers. And as of yesterday, when I saw Gene post, he came out of the surgery well, needs about a week to recoup. He's a great guy. Let's always keep him in our prayers. Not only is he one of the most talented people that has ever graced not only our industry, but fantasy in general, he's just a sweet guy. So, Mr.
Really
Easy
glad
Go
we're not
Lucky.
doing 20 minutes on the Queen right now.
Say what?
Really glad we decided not to do 20 minutes on the Queen right now.
You
Was
know,
she into comics?
So much has been said about the Queen, and I think, probably longest running figurehead of the
I was
last...
kidding. I just wanted to make a joke about was she into comics because she has, if I'm not incorrect, appeared in Dynamite's James Bond series.
Did she appear in that?
I believe she was in the first one.
I didn't know that. Okay.
That was the one I read before I started reading them for review all the time.
Look at what TJ James wrote. David Matheny, great to see you. Kenneth Berg. By the way, yes, everybody, go to Comic Art Fans, or affectionately known as CAF. Go to Ronald's pages. He has been posting the 4-part sets. So we have one here tonight. Ronald has had a few. Please give it a little bit of a like. And actually, Ronald, you are the person I thought of when I was thinking about Greg Hildebrandt. I'm going to tell a quick story. Well, that's an oxymoron, me telling a quick story. But Ronald, actually, back in the day before the internet, called the Hildebrandt brothers, went to their studio, and visited them. So thinking about Greg the last couple of days reminded me that we have these Greg and Tim Hildebrandt Tolkien Year shrink-wrapped trading cards with 2 signed cards with a certificate of authenticity. Now, these came out, Amy, when were these? 2002? Back in the 70s, Ronald says. Amy, what did we find out? Was this 2002 or 2001 or 2004? I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
So these are limited edition cards. We sold them in QVC UK originally, so these have been around. They have not been available for 20 years. We came across these. Well, Greg and Tim were great to you. That's anytime anybody meets Greg or Tim. God rest his soul. Marcus says, all right, so I have 2 sets of these. We have 2. So, and just to show everybody, these are in a limited edition collector's box, shrink wrap. I don't know if you can take that down real quick. Kyle?
I'm working on it. I was clicked somewhere else.
So, shrink wrap box with the cards, plus you will get 2 cards, one signed by Greg, one signed by Tim, and they are both claimed. I saw Queen It with Adam Lambert. They will rock you. Congratulations to Marty. Congratulations to Comic Art Boston. These are gorgeous. You will love them. I actually got so excited I opened the pack. So this is now my pack. Yeah, Comic Art Boston. I'm glad to hear he's doing well as well. He's a super nice guy. So here's the thing. So you'll get the cards in the pack. Okay, these are limited, and as part of it, you will also get 2 cards, certificate of authenticity. Let me show you the one with the certificate that we're actually showing. And you will get those, one signed by Greg, one signed by Tim. So,
Nick, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but I got to step away for a second.
Okay.
So you just have to hold stuff up for a minute.
That's okay. I can do it. I've done it before. So let's see. Who today or yesterday went after anything in the Heritage Auction? I'll always say the same thing. Repeat after me. I may not have won anything in the Heritage Auction today, but the value of my art just went up again. So let's see. Did anybody win anything? What'd you win, Lee? What did you win? I'm curious. Let's see what everybody won. Comic Art Boston, the Lord of the Ring calendars were fantastic, and I couldn't wait for them to come out every year. Yeah. Hey, Jewish Dragons, how are you, sir? So right now we're seeing who won. Oh, you went after something, but you lost. I apologize, Lee. I apologize. I misunderstood. So what did you go after then, out of curiosity? This way we have, dialogue. Samuel Rojas, what did you win, sir? Let us know. If Nick signs the box, I'll claim Nick's box for $50. Oh, TJ. I can't tell if you're serious, if you're kidding, which it is. Must be Namor art. Page from Star Wars Dark Empire. Samuel, I remember seeing that page. That was a beautiful page. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Ruben always has great conversations. I love Ruben's show. Hey, everybody, don't forget, tomorrow at 11, and I think it's on C4's Facebook page, Bill Cox is interviewing Brian Bolin. And Sunday, Ruben confirmed this, but Sunday at 8 o'clock, I believe Ruben is back with one of his shows. He had 2 shows last Sunday, and he's got his other show coming this week. So, okay, so TJ, what you're telling me is sign this open box, and you want to pay $50 for it without the signatures of Greg and Tim? Are you sure about that?
I think you have to insert a Nicky the Roach card to get the value back up.
Yeah, right. I think this is a scam. You know what I think this is? This is like when you pull the little stickers off. Like, how would you like to make $30,000 a month? Please call us. What's your banking router number? What's your social security number? What's your mother's maiden name so we can deposit the $30,000 into your account?
Speaking of all of that, remind me that we need to set up monetization on Facebook.
Okay, we need to set up monetization on Facebook.
You just started, that's all the stuff they ask for, and you feel like you're giving, an evil empire access to your firstborn.
There is a skit. I forget the guy's name, but what he does is that he's got this one skit. He's great. Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
What's the Hollywood YouTuber that pitch meeting? I forget his name. He does pitch meeting. He used to do it for Screen Rant on YouTube. And he's got this one skit. He always plays all the different characters, right? Hey, Ed Weird, how are you, sir? He plays this bit. He plays all the bits. So now he's a consumer in Facebook's party. And there's a guy giving false information here, a guy giving false information there, and he complains to Facebook. Ryan George, thank you, James Siegel. I love pitch meeting too. And he goes, well, they're giving bad information. Ooh, you're right. I think what we should do is kick him out. He's like, yeah, we should kick him out. They kick him out. He comes back 30 seconds later. Wait, he's back in. Well, we kicked him out. But he's giving bad information again. Well, we kicked him out. So anyway, it gets to the point where he's like, by the way, we need your ID, your driver's license, your phone number, your social security number. And the guy goes, I'm not giving you that. He's like, okay, then you can leave the party. He's like, okay, here's all my information. Anyway.
I have a funny feeling we didn't do that justice just now.
Oh, I'm terrible at this. Are you kidding me? I'm surprised we still have people watching. Hold on a second. How many people are still watching? Let's see.
Like 7.
Oh, man. Man, I can really bring a room down. By the way,
let's show some art.
I hit the thumbs up twice on my phone and my computer, so not everybody hit that thumbs up. All right, so we told some bad. Yeah, Ronald. I need Ronald to come on the air and tell jokes. Ian Saint, how are you, man? I keep trying. Ronald, I'm too old to keep trying. I'm not going to live long enough to keep trying and succeed. wonder if I was ever going to go anywhere with any of this.
I don't know either. Let's show some art.
So come for the art, stay for the comedy. Yeah, we better show some art. Otherwise, all right. I tell you what. We'll do this. Let's give the fans the ability to call it out. Give me ones if you want to see commission cover art. Give me twos if you want to see a pinup. Give me threes if you want to see original art pages. And Marcus and Ronald will probably give us fours just to screw us up.
Yeah, I was just say, give me fours if you want to see Nick just end the show and start over.
Yeah, right. We you know what we need? Galaxy Quest. If only we had that button that sends us back 13 seconds, but we need to hit that button like 25.
We could probably license that.
Right? So looks like three's the winner. 333. 3 is the winner. All right, so we're gonna do original art. What do we want to do today? All right. This is a really great page.
How did I know this is where you were going to start?
Well, it's from 1993. It's 29 years old. It's Ron Garney. It's inked by Chris Ivy. It is unbelievably beautiful. It is Ghost Rider 39, page 7, and you've got all the information right there. Jesus. So I just saw a lot of threes and going with it, right, Ian? So it's like a $400 page. And we're doing it for $197.20 because Ghost Rider first appeared in 1972. So this is a really, really cool page. I personally love it. It's a little bit when Ron was doing his Kubert influence, which you can see. Wait, let me see. See, this it'll be better if I do it this way. You can see it right there in the face. Like that's totally Joe Kubert influence right there. If I pull it back a little, you can probably see it better. It's a really cool page. And again, it's 30 years old. Chris Ivy did a great job.
The shading really is that Joe Kubert thing. Like,
do you see what Marcus wrote? You don't get it, right? I
get it. I'm just no selling. I'm going to this.
Emergency test. Oh my God. If you have not seen She-Hulk, episode 4, you will not get what Marcus is saying. But if you saw, by the way, I was really not loving She-Hulk. I didn't like the first episode because I didn't think it was long enough. I felt like it started to get too jokey. But episode 4 brought me in. Episode 4 totally brought me in. You know, not that, you know, everything, I guess, to a degree is forced, but the first 3 episodes just felt like it was trying to get somewhere too quickly. But the new episode 4, I cannot speak highly enough of it. I thought it was great. I thought it flowed. I thought it just worked well. Let's see.
I haven't started yet. I only just got Disney Plus back. But the internet has definitely cued me into that joke, as I'm a big fan of the Ghost Rider, and every person I know who knows that about me sent me that scene.
It is. You got to watch the whole episode. I mean, the whole episode is fantastic, and then the ending was hysterical.
I have to catch up because Tuesday, Dan and I are doing a show about She-Hulk and the difference between watching it as it comes out weekly and binging it.
I would watch it weekly. It's a short show. And Ruben, you know what? Put your link in the chat. We're not going to strike you, buddy. Put your link in the chat for your show on Sunday. Ruben was saying earlier, and I should have called it out for people who are not watching on YouTube. He actually has an up-and-coming artist on the air on Sunday, giving him a platform. A new collector, sorry. So binge it if you can avoid spoilers. Yeah, but I'm telling you, Amy and I had this conversation. Oh, okay, cool, Ruben. Amy and I, David Matheny hit number 3. He's like, "Can you get back to the art?"
Right. I will just say the idea is I didn't have Disney Plus, so I purposefully haven't watched it so that there was enough to binge, so that Dan and I could have a discussion about does it hit different if you're watching it the different ways.
Right. So listen, if you haven't, I won't get too far into it. The thing that I disliked about the first episode is the Arjun was rushed. Her ability to grasp her powers was rushed. I felt like it should have been a 2-episode show, kind of like WandaVision was, where you saw the first 2 episodes back to back. They stayed with the comic book Arjun to a degree, where she got some of Bruce's blood, but when you got to cut and you got to cut, it's not like the blood's going to go right into your bloodstream. You're already clotting up. So I'm overthinking of it and got rid of the suspension of disbelief. But the other thing is like, they get attacked and Bruce doesn't turn into the Hulk. The guy turns into the Hulk if somebody's throwing a fist, but a spacecraft comes down and hits the car and he doesn't turn into the Hulk. So is Nick getting your name right, or is it? Oh, yes. Let us know how it's pronounced, because Nick will screw anything up, including trying to get to some artwork. We're 24 minutes in, and I showed 2 sets of a set of trading cards and 1 piece of art.
I will say this though, Ruben. Let's not hold it against Nick. I've heard him mispronounce his own name.
Oh, that's bad.
And Siri really hates your name. Have you ever put your name into Siri?
Oh, no, I haven't. We'll talk about that another time. Oh, you know what started though today that I can't wait to see? Take a guess.
Cobra Kai?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I cannot wait to see Cobra Kai.
I made a mistake. I started watching Letterkenny, and now I'm it's a Canadian comedy show, but now I'm pluralizing words that don't need pluralized. Is this show 2 hours? No.
No.
So I'm just going to start putting art up.
Oh, I love what Samuel Rojas said, though. Ian Saint said, ultra osmotic blood. The amount of comic and Star Wars media, I feel like my young self would beat me up for complaining. All right, Marcus, next. We're going to do next. All right, let's
do a smaller CCA.
No, you know what? No, David said 3, so let's go to the Hulk page since we're talking about the Hulk. Now, I would jump on this, okay? I would absolutely jump on this. This is Hulk number 9, page 18. This is from 1999. This is Ron Garney, and I think this is
Sal Buscema.
Inked by Sal Buscema. I feel like an idiot because I can't remember the villain's name right now. Let's see. But you have Hulk versus the Thing, and you're getting this for only, well,
Comic Art Boston's getting it
for $196.20. It is gorgeous. Let me just take that down because when I try and point it out, yeah. But look, I mean, this is a great panel, but I love this panel. The eyes right there in this panel. This is so gorgeous. Obviously, Hulk Thing fight is key. You gotta love a Hulk Thing fight, but this page is just, I mean, look at that. I mean, I know that it's claimed and everything, but I want to show everybody how beautiful it is. I mean, it is some of Ron Garney's best art. Look, Ron started in the early 90s, and he went through his phases where he was influenced by Joe Kubert, by Rob Liefeld, like a lot of people in the early mid 90s, trying to find their own way. When he did Captain America with Mark Waid, he was so fantastic. And if it wasn't for Heroes Reborn, I feel like Ron with Berserker is finally getting the due that he has deserved for over 20 years. He is one of this industry's best artists ever, and I freaking love his work. I bring a lot of his artwork up because I love it so much. Comic Art Boston, I am telling you, you will love this page. This is such a great page. It's just fantastic. And maybe I could find the marker without knocking this out again. BBB Hardcore Comics, welcome to the party. Please hit that thumbs up if you have not, although I'm sure you did.
And thank you to Triple B for being one of our subscribers. We don't take a commercial break during this show, so I have to do this by hand. Y'all, if you are watching us on YouTube or you enjoy watching what we're doing, we do have memberships open now for the experience, where for less than the cost of a trade paperback a month, you can support us and make sure we get to keep making great content. We had our first members only live stream today with Miss Jen while she was processing a G.I. Joe collection, and we actually wound up playing a sinking ship, which is a version of the old game Hangman, where she would make up words and we would all guess in the comments what the letters were. It was pretty fun, and we were just goofing off and having a good old time. That is members only content. I'm producing a new show that will be here on the experience that I'm in. That is going to be members only content called Producing a Collection. And so to get that, you just have to click the link that is in the comments.
Did you see what CJ said? Nick's out of sync. No more Fridays off. That's funny.
It's true.
It is true. It's
last Friday was weird, man. Like, because I had to be here early for a meeting. And then, like, Henri was at Dragon Con, and you had the week off, and Nancy's not till 9. And I'm like, I feel all out of sync because, like, none of my shows are when they're supposed to be.
What was JBL's partner with the Acolytes?
Ron Simmons. Damn!
I was about to say, can I say the word he says?
Farouk, Ron Simmons. Doom, if you're into 1991 WCW.
No, damn, I'm not even allowed to take a Friday off anymore.
I bought a box of sealed WCW cards, trading cards. Really? And there's a character, Doom is in it, but Doom was a tag team, and every picture of them is Ron Simmons. They never took a picture of his partner.
Well, speaking of partners, bad guys, good guys, let's show the commission cover art Spider-Man. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 100. This is an homage to John Romita's classic. Gabe, thank you for joining as a member. Appreciate it. This is an homage to John Romita Sr.'s classic Spider-Man 100 cover. What we've done when it comes to our recreation, so to speak, is we've decided that they should be on 4 comics that are put together. So you're getting this cover, which I'm old, so I got to get closer. You've got everybody from Mary Jane, Aunt May, Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, Harry Osborn, the Chameleon, Mysterio, the Beetle.
Is the Beetle on there twice?
Yeah, I've noticed that. Unless one of them's the Black Knight, which I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just can't tell on this particular scan. No, but I did want to shout out. I did want to shout something out. No one draws J. Jonah Jameson like John Romita, except for apparently Ken Hazer, because that is a perfect recreation of that of every get me pictures of Spider-Man picture or frame ever.
Get me Parker. Where's Peter Parker?
Thank you, Ronald, for signing up to be a member.
Thank you, Ronald. Awesome. So you've got Robbie Robertson, you've got Captain Stacy, Doctor Doom, Vulture, Scorpion, Kingpin, Rhino. Although it's kind of funny that in Spider-Man 1000 they had a guy trying to be a hero called Rhino. I thought that was great, and that was like from the late great somebody who was a great guy, Mike Bishula, which we talked about earlier. But I thought that was fantastic.
Also, the Kraven is a really good look too.
Kraven looks good. Doc Ock looks good. Just everybody. So these are painstaking for Ken to draw because he has to put all four together, figure it out, size it. And the most amazing thing is that Ken's colorblind. I can't remember which color. Hey, Amy, do you remember which colors Ken can't see? Is it red and green?
Something like that.
Those are so you have red and green, blue, yellow. Like they're like three different pairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think what the third one is, but anyway, I wonder, and this I'd be interested to know: does Ken draw these first, like maybe on some sort of like on digitally, and then project them onto this, and then draw it on there? Does he just start winging it? I'd love to know about his process. Because that's how I would do it, right? I would draw them on just like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper or draw it on my iPad and then project it onto these together and just kind of... But I don't have 1/1,000,000th of the talent that Ken Hazer has, so I would have to cheat.
Very few of us do. TJ, I don't think Marvel can use that character. I think all the amalgam characters are co-owned by Marvel and DC together. So unless they do something together, I don't think they get to use it. So, Neil, welcome to the party. No, Ed Weird, he's just fantastic. This is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, look at the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin, I mean... And I will say that some of the characters still have a little, just like John Sr. tried to emulate Ditko for a little bit. You can see like the Green Goblin, the Harry Osborn, the Doc Ock still has a little bit of that Ditko in them, just like John was doing. He wasn't doing it when he did it on this cover, but Ken brought both. The Tyrannus Hulk versus Sting page. Yeah, Tyrannus, that's it. Thank you, Michael. So, all right, what do we want to show next?
I just want to keep looking at this.
Oh, okay, sure.
No, we'll move on. We'll move on. We're here to show art.
Who owns Access? I think Access is co-owned by Marvel and DC as well, Marcus. I own one of these, and it's great in person. Yeah, trust me, it is great in person. I mean, it's just so much time and effort goes into this. My hat's off to Ken. So,
ironically, though, that wasn't my favorite CCA we had this week, which it should
be. Your favorite?
Green Arrow.
Oh,
green.
The wraparound cover.
Yes, and like the fact that it's Jeff Lemire Green Arrow, which is one of my favorite Green Arrow series.
Right.
Like just like icing and cake, and then put candy on top of it. See, you didn't even send me the second piece. That's even better.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The MSRP is $194.10. You should just take yours down because that even says number 7 of 17 instead of number 2. So this is number 2 of 17.
No, this is Green Arrow number 17.
No.
The issue number.
No, I'm talking about the limited number. This is actually number 2.
What my scroll says is that this is Green Arrow number 17.
I know that.
PCA cover art.
Take the damn image down is what I'm saying, son.
Oh, the image. I thought you were talking about the scroll.
No, the image. That's what I'm saying. It's number 2 of 17. So we had it at $194.10 for the year Green Arrow first appeared. But me being the Neil Adams buff that I am, claimed by TJ James. Me being the Neil Adams buff that I am, we went with $76 for Green Lantern Green Arrow 76. So it's beautiful. It's funny, for some reason, I almost get a little bit of a Matt Wagner vibe on this, on the art that Ken did. But yeah, Jeff Lemire is a fantastic writer. So you still have not seen She-Hulk at all?
Not a second of it. I've seen screenshots and GIFs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but I do a pretty reasonable job of avoiding all of that kind of stuff, even though it's hard with this particular job.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's one of those is that Dan and I had been talking about this. Is it better to binge or watch things one at a time or once a week? And I had done for Sandman, I limited myself to 2 episodes a day to get through Sandman. And so we started talking about the difference in the way you consume things when you're binging it versus watching it weekly.
Well, and I do think, and I've said this before, if everything drops at once, you kind of lose that anticipation, even if you watch it a little bit at a time, although I'm not finding that to be the problem with Cobra Kai. Every time Cobra Kai drops, I got to watch it within 2 days. Otherwise, I go nuts. That show is way better than it should be. It should not be good at all. It should be terrible. Yet it's freaking awesome. Free plug. They are not paying me to say how great Cobra Kai is.
Well, and with guys like Dan and I, right? Like, the longer I have to watch something like Sandman or
Phil Hester, I'm sorry, real quick, Jewish Dragons, yes, more Phil Hester than Matt Wagner. I agree with you. Sorry, man.
No, anyway, the thing I was saying is that, like, for me, the longer I have to watch something, the more independent research or rereading I'm going to do. Right. Whereas if I binge something, I just accept it for what it is and don't bother to go back and reread all of Savage She-Hulk.
And this isn't ruining it too much. I mean, already, for those people who haven't watched it, kind of gave the big MacGuffin in episode 1. But the thing that it really delves into, and it goes into the John Byrne era and the Stanley John Buscema era, and it's so funny because She-Hulk started in 1980, and I think went into 1983, 1984, and then John Byrne relaunched it in like 1988. And considering that She-Hulk by Buscema had her in bell bottoms, and then all of a sudden with Byrne, it's like 4 years later, you don't even think about how short that time is. But the thing about the She-Hulk TV series that I love, one of the things I love more than anything, is the fact that she is more confident as She-Hulk than she is as Jem Walters. And it's not as pronounced as it was in the comic, but it's still there, and I think it's great. I really think it's great. Yeah. Did anyone watch Chew on Netflix? I did not, David. I didn't know that Chew was on Netflix. Exactly, Marcus. Even if you wait, let's say a show is dropped over the course of 8 weeks, even if you wait till the end to binge it all, you've got that anticipation that every week you're waiting to watch it all. So there is that built-up anticipation, and I think it just adds to it. AR in the house. How are you, man? All right. Somebody wanted to see the Thing and Doctor Doom, so let's show this. I absolutely adore this. This is, I know Bob Layton says that this is after Jack Kirby, but if you're an old guy like me, this reminds me of Marvel Fanfare 15 by Barry Windsor Smith, the April Fool's Day episode, where Human Torch cuts up straws and puts stubble on the Thing and pulls all the pranks. That's what this reminds me of. And it could be, it could be the fact that Barry was obviously very influenced by Kirby at first and worked with Herb Trimpe, and Bob inked Barry Windsor Smith quite a bit. But that's what this makes me, and it could just be the joke. So this is really, really beautiful, and I just love the whole thing. I mean, I'm not saying you see a smile on Dr. Doom's helmet, but I love the fact that the newspaper says heroes mysteriously explode. Banner Gamma experiment at critical stage. It's really, really cool. So Bob always does a great job channeling BWS. I agree with you. I agree. Oh, it got claimed. Are you still there?
I am.
Yeah. Wow. It got claimed.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Comic Art Boston. Congratulations, man.
I was trying to think of who I thought this reminded me of. And it's the Saturday Evening Post.
Oh, okay.
Like I could see it right across the top. Saturday Evening Post, Norman Rockwell.
Well, if you take that down real quick, I just want to show real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the detail in the newspaper. I mean, that is so beautiful. How cool is that?
I honestly thought it was a print. And then the fact that Bob was able to do that like with real live ink is so good.
Who wants me to bring a Bob Layton full-on recreation one day on the air? Let me know.
I think we've done that once. I'm always down for Bob Layton, though. Like,
no, we had it on that comic, but yeah, I'll see. I remember we've seen it on the comic. I wanted to know, but you know what? Getting it on the comic is cool too.
I just love Bob Layton. Like, even when I interviewed him that time, like it was one of the most fun interviews because he just says stuff.
Yes, he does.
Like, you know,
Bob has less. Bob, I tell you what, there are two people that probably have less of a filter than I do: John Romita Jr. and Bob Layton. Well, they have less of a filter than I do.
I asked Bob what I should ask Howard Chaykin.
By the way, just real quick. Okay, Howard Chaykin has less of a filter. By the way, James Siegel. You can see it, but I'm not selling it. Do you see what he's saying?
Yeah, James Siegel. That's never gonna happen.
It happened once almost.
Yes, almost.
Like Johnny Dangerously once.
He tells me what he wants me to ask Howard Chaykin, and I ask Howard, and Howard goes, "Can I swear?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "That son of a bitch!" Like just. He was so like flustered by the whole thing. It was one of the greatest moments of my life.
That's funny. But yeah, you know, John Romita, lots of luck. One can dream. I'm sorry, James. There are some things that would be too painful. Let me see. What else?
So I just wanted to update something. Somebody asked about Chew. Chew never happened. It got killed in 2013 by Showtime. An animated series got killed in 2017. There was a tabletop game, and they're doing a tabletop RPG that kickstarted last year.
Oh, okay. How'd it do?
It funded. I haven't gotten the fulfillment on it yet. But I think mine is signed by Rob Guillory, so it might take it a minute.
Hey, everybody, remember, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, thumbs up or hearts. If you're on Twitter, hearts. And if you're on Twitch, hit that Android. I choose you. Jordan, I will tell you, looking at that Brave and the Bold a couple of weeks ago, I was actually tempted to say you might finally get me to trade a Frank Miller page. I actually thought about it, Jordan. I'm not saying you would think about trading that Brave and the Bold page. I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying you would be interested. But, man, that Brave and the Bold page got me to thinking, and you know what the worst part about that was? Kyle, what's the worst thing you could do when you don't want anybody to pay attention to something?
Say, don't look over there, guys. Don't look over here.
Right. So I'm going shopping on Nick's cash. So on Comic Art Fans Live on Thursday night, Jordan was on 2 Thursdays ago. By the way, if you've never met Jordan or seen him, one of the nicest guys in the hobby, like total sweetheart, a real gentleman, just really, really great guy. So CJ says, say it sucks. So Jordan pulled out, I can't remember if it was like 24 or something in pages. And Bill did a not a contest, a vote. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Where you vote.
A poll?
A poll. Thank you. So on the poll, I kept telling everybody, vote on the Brave and the Bold, vote on the Brave and the Bold. And it's like, wait a minute. Jordan is going to post the winning piece of art on CAF, and the Brave and the Bold tied with a Paul Smith page. Was it a Paul Smith page that it tied with? I think it was a Paul Smith X-Men. And I'm sitting there like, I was like, how do I unvote this? It tied. No, now Jordan has to post it. Other people will see it. If he doesn't post it, maybe I can do a deal with it. Anyway, beautiful flip, Jordan. Absolutely stunning flip. I mean, can you believe a Brave and the Bold 29 tied with an X-Men by Paul Smith? Pshaw, never should have happened. And Nick should have kept his mouth shut and not gotten anybody.
Yeah. Well, that's like I got a thing in the mail this week that I did on a trade months ago that I'm not going to tell you about because then you'll want to buy it from me.
Oh, is it Casada art?
No, it's a Crisis book.
I got something. If we keep it here,
I got a Death of Supergirl.
Okay.
9/8.
I'm going to show you guys something. This has to stay with us. I'll be right back. You talk.
Yeah, we're not going to put it out there on the internet or anything.
No. I mean, everybody here. I trust everybody here.
All right. Well, Nick goes to get stuff. I'm just going to do one more plug for memberships here on The Experience. Guys, we're making new and exciting content that's members only. We're doing members only live streams, members only Q&As. We have a Discord that will be starting soon. My friend Lego Jerry is helping me with the Discord. We call him Lego Jerry because he's a master Lego builder. Getting the Discord going for members only. There's all kinds of stuff we're doing, including a show that I am in and making called Producing a Collection, which will eventually result in some members-only sales of things that I pick up for producing a collection. So be paying attention to those things. You can join on membership. You can join our membership on YouTube just by clicking the link in the comments and then doing the thing. It costs less per month than a trade paperback.
Yes, please do. I need to figure out ways to pay Kyle, JD, Jay, and a few other people. So that will help because I keep selling my art very
right.
affordable.
If you guys stop buying Nick's art, he can't pay us. But if you join membership, it will mean he has to sell less art.
Right. So I bought a lot of Joe Quesada art many years ago from Joe. And I will show some of this. So there was an envelope full of art that I thought was cool. And we were talking, and Joe said, you know what, let's talk about it later. It was kind of like one of those, why don't you just take it? But I felt bad just taking it, right? So last weekend, one of the things that I did was I looked through my art. I wanted to enjoy my art. So I took a little bit of time enjoying my art. And I found this envelope with all of these thumbnails by Joe of covers and video art. So I emailed him and said, Joe, I found all this art that I know I didn't pay you for because the sticky says Joe will tell you the price. No, not for claiming, James. So I emailed him.
He just told you he doesn't technically own it yet. It's still Joe Quesada, and he's just been storing it.
Well, that's the whole thing. And it's like what he was going to charge me in 2016 and what they're worth today, I would feel bad paying him if whatever he was willing to do then. I actually do have a Vampirella Mirka Andolfo page, David. I actually do. Yeah, Michael, that sounds good. Total double page spreads. Maybe Nick paid and forgot. Well, I'll put it to you this way, Marcus. If I paid and forgot, I'd rather do that than not have paid and kept. So it was just so funny looking through it. I can tell you, I'm pretty sure I didn't pay. I'm pretty sure that. God, look at that. Oh, my God. Oh. So, Iron Man, only the biggest, most popular film character Marvel Universe has, right? Right?
Yeah. So, hey, we have 2 pieces we haven't done yet.
I think we did. We have more than 2 pieces we haven't done yet.
Oh, sorry, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't have a Fantastic Four, so.
You could if you want to buy it. No, I'm kidding.
But speaking of something that people can buy.
All right, so Avengers Academy, Nova, or Wolverine? What does everybody want to see? Avengers Academy, Nova, or Wolverine?
I'm going to decide for him.
I think James Siegel jumped right in.
Yeah.
The most popular Marvel character. Got 2 Wolverines. Did I miss a Wong sketch? Did you see that? Did I miss a Wong?
I did.
Sketch? Oh my God. Right now it's a tie between Nova and Wolverine. Neil says everything.
It's not a tie because I haven't voiced my vote yet.
Oh, okay. Gardney art. That's Wolverine.
Noverine.
No.
If somebody votes for
Noverine.
Ben Vereen, I'm going to lose my mind.
How much is the thing page? Oh, that is sold, Richard. I'm sorry. Comic Art Boston already picked it up, buddy. Alex, how about we bring some Punisher next week? We will bring some Punisher next week. I've seen the Dolph Novocaine. Wait a minute, Marcus, you mean me talking doesn't make you numb enough as it is? I mean, it makes me dumb enough, so it shouldn't numb everybody else. Nobody know who that is. All right. Wolverine, number 19. Oh, my God. Avril Rain.
All right. Wolverine.
Number 19, page 3, 2011. Wait, this is how? Anyway, claim this quick because it's not the price it should have been. So, Wolverine 19, page 3 from 2011. Ron Gardy, pure pencils, $99.99 today only on the comic book shopping experience. So, yeah, I mean, scroll it. I made a mistake, but that's all right.
I was going back to make sure I didn't make a mistake.
No, you didn't make the mistake. I'm looking at the sheet right here.
I remember thinking that seems like a mistake.
Yeah. This is a really, really great page. Look, Jason Aaron and Ron Garney made a great team. And they were... Gabe, congratulations. Aaron and Garney made a great team. I mean, their runs on Wolverine, they did their creator-owned book. They just were fantastic. And it went to a member. I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, do I say that? So,
hey, he was in first. Membership does not guarantee you get to go first. But he was in first because he was quickest. And I just wanted to say, it's not every day Wolverine has to battle dragons, but there is nobody better drawing dragons than Ron Garney in this book. Like, for real.
This is just such a great page. I mean, Plus, you got a character called Fat Cobra. Man after my own heart.
I like this. Gabe is a low-key sniper. It's true.
This is cool. Congratulations, Gabe. Seriously, that is... I think I was rushing. I think I changed the page because this should have been 197.40, but that's my mistake. So congratulations, Gabe, and thank you again for contributing. All right, let's do Novocaine now. So Nova number 1, page 14. It's just you. I've always said this. I love the fact that Sean Chen does the pencils behind as well, and it's just so well done by him. Beautiful pencils. I don't even know what year this is from.
2007.
2007. So 15 years old. Wow. It's beautiful. Oh, it's claimed. Congratulations.
And of course it's inked by Scott Hanna because you can tell by the 4th panel there. Like, that's definitely Scott Hanna.
It's funny. Marcus is like, I got an 8 o'clock date next.
We only got one more left.
You know we're going to be hearing a lot of that Thursday night, right, Marcus? And maybe not for the first hour, but after the first hour.
See, I'm thinking that this is Marcus writing his Ariana Grande parody.
No, it's all about Albert Moy.
Thank you.
So,
next.
Everybody, don't forget tomorrow, C4, 11 a.m. Bill Cox will be interviewing Brian Boland. And Sunday, 8 o'clock, do not forget, Ruben has a great show. And he will be propping up a new collector, which is fantastic.
And Sunday at 8 o'clock here on The Experience, if things go right, we'll be debuting a new show. But
the thing is you can put on both tabs.
Yep.
So,
immediately after the Fat Jack show here on The Experience.
I thought that show was at 7.
Oh, it is at 7. So you can watch all the shows and then go over to Ruben's show. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm real bad at time.
Yeah. So Avengers Academy, number 13, page 8. One more Sean Chen page. So actually Sean Chen and Tom Rainey, not that Sean and Tom drew this one together. But I love the fact that you have, this is from 2010. And I love the fact that this is like Superhero Prom. It's just a really great issue. You got Firestar. You got so much going on. Oh, you moved to 7, Ruben? Jesus, we put our show on at 7 not to conflict with you. No, it's not Firestar. It's not Firestar. God, I was kidding. So anyway, Avengers 13, page 8. Let me read the description. It's Superhero Prom and the Sinister Six in 2 big issues of the comic If I Fanboy named the best book of 2010. First, the Academy hosts a dance like none other you've ever seen, guest starring the Young Allies, former members of the Initiative, and featuring smackdowns and smoothdowns. Then the trainees get a crash course in big-time villainy as they take on Spider-Man's greatest foes, the Sinister Six, in a story that will have major ramifications when Fear itself hits next month. All right, so Fear itself is a little behind us. So, yeah. Can you post a claim sheet to fill out, please? Can you do that, Kyle?
Yep.
So, beautiful page. We've got it at 196.30 for 1963, the year the Avengers first appeared. I've told this story before. The Avengers happened because of Bill Everett being late on Daredevil number 1. Marvel was publishing 8 books a month, and one of the 8 books fell out, Daredevil. The slot had to be filled, and Stan and Jack put together the Avengers, and history was made. So, Bill Everett, one of the greatest creators the industry ever had, and it's a shame he did not get to enjoy enough of the success that he should have. So, NFL is difficult because it's NFL season and many collectors watch, but I think I'll move back and forth between 7 and 8 depending on the teams playing each week. There you go. Those dang old Sinister Six always crashing crowns like some 80s movie. That's right, man. That's right. So, real quick, even though Kyle doesn't have it, commission cover art, Chris Campano, FF number 1, the Jonathan Hickman, Steve Epting series. You've got Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, $89.99, 5-star for $50 tonight. Joshua Ginsburg, how are you, sir? Yes, Comic Art Boston, he was a wonderful artist. Yeah, Joshua, you missed a Wolverine page. We may have some Wolverine next week, but we did promise some Punisher, so we're going to have some Punisher next week. So let's see. It's 8:03. Everybody put up with my nonsense and shenanigans from the get-go. So remember one thing. Hug your loved ones, because these days you never know. Spend time with them. Take care of yourself. We all work hard, but we also do got to take care of ourselves as well. Spend some time enjoying life, which is what I got to do last weekend when I found that art. Just appreciate what you have. I'll say that. Everybody appreciate what you have. You know, when we look at these auctions or look at some other stuff, never be jealous of what you don't have. Always be happy with what you have. And that's why something like CAF is fantastic. We get to appreciate each other's artwork. Read more comics. That's right, Samuel. We cover the nonsense and shenanigans. The art is a bonus. You're right, Comic Art Boston. Family is unique and precious. Samuel Rojas. Oh, wrong show. It's She-Hulk time. Later, people. Thank you for being here. You could be doing anything on a Friday night. And this is one of my favorite things of the week. This is my favorite way to end the week. So I want to thank you all for being here. 9 o'clock tonight, we have Nancy Mccann of Comics Unlimited. She has a great show, one of the oldest retailers in the country. Tomorrow night at 10, we have Taji Beats. Sunday at 4:30, we have Fat Jack's Latchkey Manifesto. They moved from 6 to 4:30. At 7 o'clock, we may have a new show. At 7 o'clock, also, Ruben has a show. So maybe watch one live, watch one later.
Have you considered that we have two of the oldest continually operating comic book stores in the country doing shows here on The Experience?
Actually, I have considered that.
It just kind of clicked to me just now, and we've been doing this almost 2 years.
Well, the funny thing is, you know, Fat Jack's has been around since 76, and I started buying there in like 82, 83. So I try not to think about that right now, but I try not to. So Monday at 5 o'clock, Miss Jen usually has 2 great interviews back to back. 6 o'clock, John and Rex with Amy, people who actually know what they're talking about. And at 8 o'clock, Miss Jen's back. And then Tuesday at 5, Dan Wickline has his show. 6 o'clock, Miss Jen. 8 o'clock.
No, Miss Jen's at 7.
Oh, Jen's at 7. Sorry.
6 o'clock is a members only broadcast.
No. I gotta get a jacket.
Assuming Jay Dropboxes me the file.
I gotta get a jacket. Members only. Of
We're
course,
gonna,
I'd probably
if we can find members only jackets in our size, Nick, get 2.
Yeah, right. I'd be the last living member. Bum. That was bad. So let's see. Who's on first, CJ? So yeah, man, everybody, it's going to be great. Next Thursday, I will throw this out there. Next Thursday, I think at 9:30, we'll be on Comics Art Live. It'll be me, Dino, Mike Berkey, and Albert. Once he's done whatever his dinner, because he's got things to do. We're gonna do the Heritage recap, and we're all picking 15 different items to talk about. So what I'll say is this: Ian Saint, I was not 6, David. I wish. Ian Saint, the bit.ly that Kyle dropped earlier, use that, or Kyle will drop it one more time. CJ Design is saying next, which means get off the air. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend and enjoy. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.